Hey there, fellow knowledge seekers. Welcome back to Mindful Channel. I'm thrilled to have you here for another exciting exploration of cultural insights. Today, we're embarking on a journey that uncovers a facet of African traditions that's often overshadowed by the mainstream narratives: the rules of war within African traditional religions. So, buckle up and prepare to dive deep into a world where spirituality intertwines with conflict. Understanding African traditional religions. Before we delve into the rules of war, let's set the stage by understanding African traditional religions. These belief systems are as diverse as the continent itself, spanning across different regions, languages, and cultures. They serve as a fascinating window into the ways societies have perceived and navigated the complexities of life, including warfare. Role of spirituality in war. Imagine a world where spirituality is intricately woven into the fabric of war. In African traditional societies, battles were not just fought on the physical plane, but also on the spiritual realm. Beliefs in ancestral spirits, deities, and nature spirits shaped the strategies, tactics, and even the moral compass of warriors. Rituals and ceremonies before battle. Warriors in these cultures didn't just charge blindly into battle. They meticulously prepared through rituals and ceremonies. These practices weren't just about gaining an upper hand in warfare. They were about seeking divine protection, guidance, and blessings. These rituals often acted as a bridge between the mortal realm and the spiritual world. Codes of conduct on the battlefield. Now, let's discuss the unwritten codes of conduct that governed warriors during battle. It's fascinating to see how honor and ethics were interwoven with combat. Respect for the enemy, protection of civilians, and treatment of captives were central to these principles. War was a serious affair, treated with respect and gravity. Respect for ancestral spirits and offering. Ancestral spirits were believed to play a crucial role in warfare. The connection between the living and the ancestors wasn't severed on the battlefield. Rituals and offerings were conducted to seek favor, protection, and guidance from these benevolent spirits, whose presence was felt in every battle cry. Aftermath and reconciliation. As with any conflict, the aftermath of war required healing and reconciliation. African traditional religions had intricate rituals and ceremonies designed to mend the wounds of war and restore harmony within communities. The power of forgiveness and restoration cannot be underestimated. Adaptation and influence on modern conflicts. It's intriguing to note how these ancient traditions continue to influence modern conflicts. Elements of these practices have been adapted, consciously or unconsciously, in various strategies and tactics. Whether it's for psychological impact or tactical advantage, the echoes of these beliefs resonate in contemporary conflicts. Challenges and preservation. Like many indigenous belief systems, African traditional religions face challenges in the wake of globalization and modernization. Yet, there's a strong determination to preserve and promote these cultural practices. Efforts to ensure these traditions aren't lost in the sands of time are inspiring and essential. Our journey through the rules of war in African traditional religions has been nothing short of enlightening. We've glimpsed into a world where battles weren't just fought with swords and shields, but also with spirits and rituals. Understanding these cultural nuances enriches our perspective on both history and humanity. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this exploration as captivating as I did, don't forget to hit that like button, share with your fellow explorers, and of course, subscribe for more intriguing insights. Our next adventure promises to be just as riveting, so stay tuned. Until next time, keep embracing the wonders of knowledge.